This guy was way too creepy to be telling him that I didn't have a boyfriend or that I was even any kind of available ever. Hi! You guys, I have a funny story. It's a weird story, but it's funny nonetheless, and it's something that would typically happen to me. So I'm at work one day. This customer walks in. He comes in, and before I can even greet him, he has this look on his face like, oh my god, I haven't seen you in so long. That kind of look. And he's like, hi! And I'm like, do not recognize him at all. So I'm just like, hi! Oh my god! How are you? He's like, I'm good. How are you? I'm like, no idea. So then, foolproof, I ask him what he wants to drink. 9 times out of 10, if you tell me what you drink, I'll remember you. And he says, oh, I'm not gonna drink. I'm just gonna have a sandwich or something. So I was like, I have no idea who this person is. So I'm like, okay, and he sits down. I pour him a soda. I walk away. I go and help my other customers. I deliver his food when it comes. As I'm working, I cannot stress. He was staring me down. He would, if I walked this way, he would. It started to get really annoying. Over the course of my shift, he actually really started to give me the creeps. And it went from like, man, who is this person? He's so friendly, to, oh my god, he keeps staring at me. He keeps staring at my body. And he was actually kind of starting to piss me off. I made sure that his drink was full and his food was good, and then I just kind of left him alone. But he just kept staring at me, not in a friendly way. After a while, he waves me over, and I'm like, and he's like, hey, I don't know what your plans are, but I would really love to take you home tonight. Free of charge, though. Don't worry about it. Wait, say that again. And he goes, I'm saying I would really, really love to take you home tonight. Free of charge, though, you know, so don't worry about it. Here's the thing. Once I get mad, it's really hard to bounce back from that. So I want to make sure I am understanding you completely. Say it one more time. So I just said, take me home? And he goes, yeah, but you don't worry about paying, you know, it's on me. You guys, he was my Uber driver from like 2 weeks ago. I happened to mention that I worked downtown, and he goes, oh, where do you work? And I said, I work at a USC bar. I didn't say where I worked, but to be honest, there aren't many USC bars. I realized this before I had the chance to react. And then I was like, oh, gotcha. So then I casually asked in conversation, so how did you find me? And he said, well, you said you worked at a USC bar and there's like 3. I don't know, I just took a guess and I walked in and you were here. And I was like, oh, look at that. So he finishes his food. I'm like, well, it's good to see you. And in my mind, I was like, please don't come back. He left. Maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month later, he came back in. And this time the creepy vibe was like at 100. It wasn't like a, hey, how you doing thing anymore. It was like, hi. Oh my god. I was like, why? This time the staring, it's just the creepy vibe. I really disliked this person at this point. Actually kind of hated him. This time he was asking me really personal questions. If I had a boyfriend, which at the time I didn't. But obviously I do. His name is George. He is an astronaut. This guy was way too creepy to be telling him that I didn't have a boyfriend or that I was even any kind of available ever. Towards the end, he started to get really like comfortable. He asked me if I'd ever been with a woman. I just wanted him to close out and leave. He made me really uncomfortable. After this, he paid for his food and he said, it was really good to see you. And I go, have a good day. And I walked away. Please, God, please don't make me have to deal with him on like a weekly basis. I will. Thankfully, he didn't come in again after that. Maybe he got the point, thank God. So now fast forward. I unfortunately had to go to the Hollywood Cemetery for a funeral. I pulled into the parking lot and I looked at the security guard and I was like, hi. He's like, hi, what are you here for? And I said, there's a funeral today. And he said, okay, it's gonna be in that chapel over there. I said, okay, where do I park? You know how long it took me to realize it was him? He was in like a uniform and a hat. I don't know, I had no idea. He smiled and I stared at him and he goes, you can park in my spot. And he pointed to an empty parking spot right there in the front, very convenient. And then he just goes, hi. He told me at the bar that his job was installing ATMs and asked if I knew anybody that needed an ATM. I said, oh, I don't think so. I think my friends are good on the ATM. And he said, okay, well, let me know and, give them my information. I was like, for sure. And now I'm running into him at a cemetery where he works as a security guard. Now he comes into my bar all the time. I rekindled something and he started coming into my bar again. The last time he came into my bar, he came in, I looked at him, he sat down, I came over and I said, hi. And he said, hi, how are you? And I said, good. Listen, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. The last time you were in here, you made me feel really uncomfortable. And he said, I did? Why? You were asking me questions, like weird sexual questions. And I said, I'm sorry, but that's none of your business and you don't know me. He goes, yeah, I felt that I had pushed it too far. And I said, oh. After that, he was very polite. Now when he comes in, he keeps it short, he keeps it clean, he eats his sandwich and he says, have a good day, it was good to see you. And I say, you too. That's the end of my story. He still stares at me sometimes, but he doesn't bother me anymore. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that, so I just do my job. But what's annoying is that he did stop coming in and I thought I was done with him forever until I happened to run into him at one of the creepiest places ever. And then he started to come back in again. Anyway, I thought that was a funny story. I hope you guys enjoyed, maybe learned something, have some awareness maybe, be respectful, don't creep people out with your fucking questions, and don't stare at people. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!